Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I assume this is my first video in English while talking. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Naila Ahmadova. I'm from Azerbaijan and right now I live in Scotland, Glasgow City, and I'm doing Master of Public Health with Advanced Epidemiology here. And soon I will graduate with my epidemiologist diploma. I'm so nervous and I'm looking forward to graduate soon. And right now I'm writing my thesis. This is so stressful time period for me. Yeah, and generally in my channel, my videos are in Azerbaijani, but I'll try to film new videos in English for my foreign subscribers. And yeah, today I'll talk about the book, this book, Comfort Book from Matt Haig. And I'll discuss some sentences from this book that I like the most and I highlighted. And I would like to discuss these important things with you. And this is also interesting for me, your opinion, your point of view. And I recommend this book to everyone because this is really comfort book. And you can find lots of important as well as relaxing information here while you are in depression, you are anxious about your future, when you don't have mood for doing anything, or just you want to have any motivation. You can think this book as friends. And I haven't finished this book yet, but I highlighted most of the sentences, so I would like to open and discuss it with you. Yeah, let's start. So from the beginning, so this book is mainly about the author's opinions about different topics, and it's related to life circumstances, how we can cope with depression, anxiety, and some recommendations, some valuable information that will help us. Also, I can say that it increases our mindset. How can I say? It increases our presence in life, because in life we often go for something, we are thinking about our future or our past, and we always have some trouble. I don't know, it's so hard to find peace in the present moment, and it's so hard to be in present because of the anatomy of our brain. We always focus on negative thoughts, negative emotions, and negative situations in our life, and sometimes we can't understand that these negative things lead us to go in a way that we don't want to be in our life. And when you really understand this, you can look at your surroundings with different perspective, with different point of view. So I can say that this book really helped me to be aware of myself, my emotions, and also to be aware of God's planning, let's say, because I believe that for each person, God has planned for us. And sometimes we want that, I have this aim, I would get this aim. If I don't, it means that I'm not enough, I'm not capable, or this kind of negative things. But when you believe in the timing of God, when you believe in the flow, you feel so relaxed, you feel in peace, and you just enjoy your presence, not chasing the things that are not good for you. Only you are in presence and you believe in God's plan for you, and you go this way. So let's start. I talked a lot and I can talk lots of things about this topic. Let me find, okay, the first highlight. When I was living in a panic attack, punctuated only by depression, when my heart pounded rapidly with fear, when I hardly knew who I was and didn't know how I could carry on living. If we keep going in a straight line, we will get out of here. Walking one foot in front of the other, in the same direction, will always get you further than running around in circles. It's about the determination to keep walking forward. So, In this section, the author talked about the thing when they were lost in a forest with his dad, and his dad said these kind of sentences to author that if we keep going in a straight line, we will get out of here. It's about when you're lost in any circumstance and you don't know how to solve this problem, how to get out of this situation, the best way is only going forward. Because when you go forward, at least you should find your way. But when you are turning around the same direction of thinking, like how I can cope with this problem, how can I how can I solve, you can't find, because you are only the way of the same circle. So that was really good highlight. And I'm moving to another. It's okay to let people find you. You don't have to always be the person reaching out. You can sometimes allow yourself to be reached. Lighthouses don't go running all over an island, for boats to save. They just stand there shining. It's okay to be who you are. Really, these sentences I remember when I read these sentences, it had a great influence on me, because in past I was this kind of person that to try to be light for everyone, even if you are not my friends, just acquaintance. I just try to show everyone that I'm here for you. I want to be with you. I always support you. If you need me, tell me. I'll always be here for you. But I understood this is not good thing, because when you don't value for your time, when you don't respect yourself, and when you only try to have love from others, appreciation from other people, and you just give from yourself, your time, your energy, sometimes maybe you don't even in a mood of doing something, but you sacrifice yourself for other people. Why? Because you need attention, because you need someone's love, or because you need someone's thanks, gratitude. And maybe you think that when you give your time or when you sacrifice yourself for anyone, you have value. People will see you, people will appreciate you. And this is kind of love seeking, but based on the things you do. And sometimes most people, as past me, think that if I don't give someone something, I'm not enough for getting love, I'm not enough for getting value. But it's not like that. The sentence here said that lighthouses don't go running all over an island for boats to save. They just stand there shining. It's important to understand your value. It's important to be enough with you and to be aware of your potential, and just stand as you stand. You don't need to do anything for people. If you want, if someone really reach out to you to have assistance, if someone is in a bad situation, of course you can help, but it doesn't mean that you always should run for people and solve their problem. I can say it surely, it won't save you. It won't show the people your value. Yeah, just be you. It's okay to be who you are. I'm moving forward to next highlight. Our mind might make prisons, but it also gives us keys. Yes. I can say from my experience here in Glasgow, so it was my first time living alone for a year, apart from my family, my friends, my relatives, everyone. I was in comfort zone in my country with my own language, my loved ones, everyone that I know. But when I moved here, I experienced so difficult things. The education system was so hard for me, adaptation was terrible. So I can say that in the first semester I was in depression, and I even sometimes didn't go to the lessons, classes. I felt so depressed. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sleep. And even I didn't socialize with people. I forced myself because I'm a social person. But during the adaptation process, I just couldn't do anything. So in this time period, the life of me was prison for me, because I thought about lots of things. I had breakup, and I just thought about my life, my future, everything. But when I went through this circumstance, I saw the light. I saw the light inside me. And in this situation, I only thought that, oh my God, I feel so bad. I don't want to do anything. How is it be going? Maybe I won't heal. I will always be anxious, depressed. But it's real that when our mind make prisons, it also gives us keys. I love this sentence from other book, or I don't know where I found this. It says that the most dark sides of day is near the dawn. When dawn is coming, this is the darkest day, darkest side of the day. This is something like that, and this is so true. When you don't feel okay, you will feel okay. You will cure. You will recover. I promise. Really, this is life. This is the process, and it goes like that. I continue. Okay, next one. But it's important to remember the bottom of the valley never has the clearest view, and that sometimes all you need to do in order to rise up again is to keep moving forward. These kind of sentences are so related to each other. So when you are in the deep, you can't see the light. And sometimes you need someone as a friend, maybe any person, to show you the light. Or you can be the person showing yourself the light. And you should also think about that. If you feel depressed, if you are not okay, it doesn't mean that this is the life will go on. It means that you can see the light, but you will see the light. When you can see the light, when you move forward. Okay? Because that's what happens whether we try for it or not. We move forward through time simply by staying alive. Time goes, and one day you see that everyone just goes. Everything passes. Also, everyone is also going, like in your life, even your family members, your friends. Sometimes, or mostly, they just go, and we have new people in our life. Also, we can lose people from our life. This is the rule of the life. So I think we should accept it, and we just, by staying alive, the day goes by day. Everything goes. Everyone goes. But always remember, we are more than can be measured. We are life itself. So in this section of book, it talks about the value of people. It shouldn't be measured by anything. When you think that you are valuable or not, in some families, or most families, when parents grow up their children, they say that if you get this grade, I will love you, I will buy anything for you, or if you will be good in manner, or if your attitude will be okay, I will love you, I will do anything for you. And for children's brain, they automatically think that if I want love from others, I should do anything. I should be good, I should be super diligent, I should be responsible, etc, etc, etc. And they don't allow themselves, no, mm, and they measure themselves, they measure their value with, um, how can I say, they measure their value by their achievements in life. They, even me, till this age, I thought that if I achieve something in life, it means that I'm valuable. If I don't, it will also change my value. Or if some people love me, it means that I'm valuable. If people don't love me, it means that I'm not valuable. But it's not like that. Nothing measure your value in life. Your value is identified by your character, your thinking, your treat to behavior to life, behavior to others. This identifies your value. But other people's attitudes, words don't identify your value. So we are life itself. Okay, in this section, there are a few don'ts. Don't absorb criticism from people you wouldn't go to for advice. In our life, unfortunately, everyone thinks that they are capable of saying anything to people, and they can criticize people easily, they can give advice to people easily. But no, you shouldn't accept each criticism or advice from random people. Or if you really value something, if you really have respect to someone, you can ask for advice, for criticism, but it doesn't mean you should absorb each negative sentence from people because of their saying. Everyone can talk, but it doesn't mean that we should identify ourselves by other people, other people's opinions. Yes. Accept that not everyone will like you. Yes, I think that this is the period of growing, when you understand that no one is forced to like you, as you don't like everyone. It's okay not to be liked by people. This is so hard to learn, really, because you have expectations from others, and when you have lots of heartbreak, you understood at last that, yes, I don't know. From my perspective, from my point of view, I learned everything in a hard way. Because sometimes you can observe other people's life and you can get any lesson from their life. But mostly when you learn, having trouble, having bad experience from your life, this is the best lesson you can learn. And yeah, I know it is not fair, but this is life, and growing is hard process. Next one, you sometimes just have to let go of an old story and start your own. It's so true, because if you don't drop your past, you can't go forward, because you only focus the past mistakes, past bad experiences or people, and you can't focus your future. There is part of no's. No, my niceness is not weakness. In our recent life, people think that, but not good people. People that are not aware of themselves, their attitudes, and who have bad intentions for other people, they think that if someone is nice, it means that we can use their niceness in a bad way. But niceness is not weakness, And it doesn't mean that if you are nice, you are stupid. It doesn't mean that. It means you can be both nice and both aware of yourself. You can have respect to yourself, your borders, and you can be nice. Just balance is the most important thing in life, in each aspect of life. If you can balance your emotions, your behavior, that where can I stand, or you can show your borders to people that this person doesn't tolerate these kind of attitudes because she or he has respect to herself or himself, and we can't do this behavior to this person. It's important to show what you tolerate or don't. Otherwise, I'm so sorry, but people use them. Yeah. We all come from randomness. We exist out of uncertainty, and yet we exist. Yeah, sometimes, or mostly, I'm not sure. You should be random of your thoughts, random of your attitudes, and just don't doing plans, because we are not robots. We can't plan our lives till the end of our life. Sometimes we should just go with the flow and be random. This is also about the balance of being planned and random. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be responsible and you just do random things, irresponsible things. It doesn't mean that. So the next one is, later, the river teaches him that time is an illusion and that all his problems and pains are part of a larger fellowship of nature. I'm repeating again. Please listen carefully. Listen the questions and listen the passage and answer the questions. This is the part from IELTS exam listening part. Okay, never mind. Continue. Later, the river teaches him that time is an illusion and that all his problems and pains are part of a larger fellowship of nature. This is absolutely true, because when I felt depressed, I couldn't see any light in my life, and I thought that, oh my God, why I'm experiencing this? I'm in a bad situation. What will I do? But when I see the big picture of my life, I feel so grateful to God, to the circumstance I am in it, to myself, and I'm so happy to experiencing these bad experiences, these bad things, because otherwise I won't be able to open the camera and talk in front of you about the process I went through. And really, sometimes we just don't see the value of the circumstance we are in. Even the things that are so negative, so bad for us, actually they are not bad. They are the most cheerful, most I don't know, I can't express the feeling with the words, but these things just open our eyes. They increases our point of view, and we can be grateful for everything. That's why, please, if you feel depressed, if you have problems, don't think that, oh my God, this is the end of life. No, you can't see the big picture. You are the small part of this picture. But when it goes, you will see the big part, and you'll be grateful for everything you went through, really. Next one, rain. And know that however wet you get, you are not the rain. Oh my God! Can you understand this word, the meaning of this, not word, sentence? And know that however wet you get, you are not the rain. Like, it means that everything passes. You are not the problem itself. Like, it's just a process. It will go. I don't have any comments on this sentence because it's so beautiful. I can't say anything. Let's go. We are where we need to be. Yes. Yes. Sometime. Okay, storytelling time. I have some plans for myself in life, and I can say that I achieve each of them because life goes, and when I have planned for myself, God and life also have plans for me. And I always believe that I meant to be when I should be. Where? Is it the correct sentence? I should be here where I meant to be. Because we can't see the big picture. Sometimes we pray for anything, or sometimes we wish anything in our life, but maybe this thing won't be beneficial for yourself. And you can't see that. You can't see the big picture, but God sees. And I always pray to God that please do everything in the benefit of me, because I can't see, I don't know what is good for me or what is bad for me. I can only say that, oh my God, I want this, I want to achieve this goal, but maybe this is not the goal for me. That's why when the sentence, we are where we need to be. Next, I hope this email finds you far away from this email. Oh my God, please no more emails because I'm in the thesis process and I have lots of emails from my supervisor and I just only focus on my dissertation. So I hope this email finds you far away from this email. It's also important to have a rest. Next one, waiting for people to understand you when they don't even understand themselves. Oh my goodness, so true. In early months of this year, no, it was last year in September here. So I waited to be understood by some people, and I felt so what's the word, heartbroken, that why they don't understand me, why then they don't focus on me, or why they don't have any empathy with me. But then after, I don't know, months later, 5 months or more later, I understood that, oh my God, I expected this behavior from this person, but even this person doesn't know his or her life and their life, okay, not any gender, their life. They don't know what to do in world, what to do in their life, and I'm expecting this from this person. And I felt so relaxed because at last I understood that it's not about me, it's about this person, because this person can't cope with their problem and even can't know themselves. How can they understand me? So sometimes it's also related to friendship, in a romantic relationship, everything in life. Sometimes people can give you what they have. You are expecting more of their capacity, but they have only this limit. That's why it's not about yourself. That's why don't expect people to do things for you, and don't expect that they will understand and they will be the person that you wanted them to be. So, waiting for people to understand you when they don't even understand themselves. Yes. So, you must never wait in pain. You must see to it straight away. It doesn't go away by pretending it isn't there. Yes, please. Don't stay in pain. Don't wait in pain. And ask for help. Ask for help from your friends, your group mates, classmates, parents, relatives. I don't know, someone. But don't stay and wait for it will go. Sometimes you really need someone. If we see problematic people only as people other than us, we are never going to have the courage to transform ourselves. Yes. It is called, I don't know what it is called in English. the psychology of, yes, the sacrifice psychology, because I also had this, and I think that most people have this. You are thinking, oh my God, I am the most unhappy person in the life. These people did these things to me. I am in a bad situation. Everything happens to me. This is the psychology of thinking that you are a sacrifice of everything. And it won't help you to get out of this situation by only thinking you are in a bad situation, you are the most affected person. It won't save you. And in this kind of thinking, you will only think that everyone is problematic, everyone is bad except of me. But when you change your mind, your life changes, because you are thinking in a different way. You don't think that I am sacrifice of everything. You take responsibility of your life, and you change your attitudes and find this courage to transform. It's hard, but it's so important. Next one. True virtue is something we achieve by looking inward to our own motives and flaws and cravings, and addressing those sticky and difficult and contradictory parts of ourselves. Virtue is a journey, not a destination. Related to each other, that's why I'm not going to discuss. You are here, and that's enough. You are enough who you are. You are enough what you are doing. You are enough of what you have. That's enough. Don't be hard on yourself. So guys, I finished all highlighting sentences from this book, because I'm here right now in the page of 157 and I have 100 pages to read. So if this is interesting for you, this kind of content, I can film the second part of this video after finishing this whole book, and you can also buy this. Thank you my friends who bought me in Secret Santa on New Year's Eve, and this is amazing book. I recommend to everyone to read this. Yes guys, this is the end of this video. I hope that you like it, and please don't be hard on yourself. Try to be present, try to believe in the flow, try to believe in God's timing for you, and yeah, just relax, be relaxed, talk with your loved ones, try to have a good time in life, because this is one life for each of us. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you a great time, great day, and see you on second part of this video. Bye bye.